Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Game, and today we're here with the Surge. Now, I'm gonna quickly get rid of this preview window on here. Right, okay. So we're currently in the Biolabs area. I've beaten the boss around there, and now I have no idea where to go. So rather than try and show you where to go, we're just gonna, have a look around the Biolabs. I have backtracked through various places. I've got a bunch of weapons, different armor. We're just gonna mess about for a little bit, as has been the case with some old videos that I've done. All right, so as you can see, here's the med bay. This is like your again, if we equate this game to a future sci-fi Dark Souls, which is what the Surge is. This is your bonfire essentially. You got your med bay. I might as well level up my core again. Gives you more slots, more core power to put implants on, which give you various boosts to performance or injections, kind of like blood vials, or was that blood vials is in Bloodborne, I think. All right, so
Time happy to help.
yeah, okie doke. So I've unlocked a bunch of shortcuts, and I find the most efficient farming place at the moment is up this way. So far I've enjoyed the game. I like the executions. I like a lot of the weapon styles. You've got the one I'm using right now is quite a heavy slow style with a high impact. So you got poison there. Enemy tried to take me on. And here's the interesting bit is the limb targeting system just with the right analog stick. You click R3 to lock onto something, and then you can just navigate around them, find out which body part you want to take out. The yellow ones are armoured, which means you can take a piece away from them. So let's try and take his weapon. There's an execution. Did he drop anything? Doesn't look like it, no. Okay, so just gonna do my little farming method around here at the moment. I think I come back with about 8,000 tech scrap, which is this game's equivalent to the souls. Try and take his weapon. If you attack an unarmored part on an enemy, you... There we go. Found the Scarab arm gear. You get some upgrade components with that as well. Yeah, I was saying... What was I saying? I'm completely lost my train of thought during that execution. Ah, right. Here's what I want to face. Bring it on. Oh! Got backflipped into oblivion there. Jeez, this is a bad place to fight this enemy, because ideally you'll have a bit of room. There we go. Alright. 1,877 tech scrap for that, which is a fair whop. A fair amount. Look at this little douche. So at the moment I'm not really powerful enough to take things out in one hit. You can block and do a counter. But ultimately I find that beating something to death is far more quick and satisfying. But if you don't take them seriously, they can still mash you up. So you do a lot more damage to the unarmoured body parts as we've been through already. Oh, that was very lucky on my part. Yep, go over flamethrower. Now, the problem here is I'm going to wake up the enemy inside there.
But yes, I've definitely called many things over the years and not
Oh, 2 flamethrowers. This is unpleasant. This is not my idea of a good time. If I go for him, that other one's going to get me. Run back to your post. You've got a limited field of movement. I know you're going to run away at some point. No, he's not running. Yeah, there they go.
We needed to step up to the plate.
Fight me, you coward. Peace out, hombre.
This isn't about personal
Alright.
glory or fortune.
So, now, you can use your little drone. There's a couple of different drone modules. At the moment, I've got the ramming capability one and the shooting one. The ranged and the melee. So, the melee one can actually knock enemies down, which is very useful. Depending on the circumstance, of course. Oh no! Burst of flame! Burst of flame!
Together. And together.
Not my idea of a good time.
Taking time out of a busy schedule. The only hope is that all your
You might be wondering why I'm dancing around certain areas. There's like pools of poison down in the biolabs, so you don't really want to get caught in that while you're trying to fight stuff, because your health obviously degrades.
I think.
Okay, right. Let's lure this other one out. Or, you know, don't. That works too. There we go. That's better.
project resolved without
As you can see, fighting these ones in the more open areas is ideal. You know, unless you stop moving, in which case you deserve to get hit. There we go. There's one more of those around here. Where is he? I think there's another couple inside the buildings, but I'm not really too concerned about them. If you move far enough away, he'll do his leap attack. You can dodge out of the way of that. It's fairly simple. Again, like all of these games, it's all timing. You know, get your dodges right, you'll be fine. Alright, there we go. And from there, given that I've unlocked the shortcut by doing this area, I can just... Oh, hello, forgot about him. Hop down here. And I'm back at the med bay with 9,285 scrap. At the moment, the bigger issue is trying to find... I'm looking for the executive forum. And I have no idea where that is. I've gone back through all of the previous areas of the game. I've looked around these areas. I have no idea where it is. And I guarantee you, like, every...
Worksite.
Uh-huh. Sorry, the game... that automated voice always confuses me. Right, so... The problem is the executive forum. Oh, here's another point. You can bank your tech scrap at the med bay. So unlike the Soul series where you've got to use your souls or lose them, essentially, you can bank them on this one, do a run, bring them back to the med bay, and they'll just stay banked. There's no, from what I can tell, penalty to that. Let's check the help. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any kind of penalty for banking it. Which kind of, I don't know. The whole point of these games is the tension of losing that progress. And in a way, this is good because of that, because you don't have that tension, so you feel more, I guess, encouraged to take a risk than you would be in a Souls game where it's like, well, high risk, high reward, but if I risk these 20,000 souls, you know, that's going to suck. In this, as long as you can get back to the med bay, you know, you still have the risk of not having those shortcuts available to you at the start, so you've got to make your way through these levels and still lose tech scrap. But yeah, there's a pro and con to it just in the basic feel of the game. And I haven't really cemented how I feel about that quite yet. And I don't know, maybe it's enough to make me feel differently enough about it, if you get what I'm saying. Like, the game is very similar to the Soul style games, clearly inspired by them. And obviously this is the same developer as Lords of the Fallen. But yeah, you can craft different items and weapons here, and let's see what we can upgrade. I've already upgraded. This is the current weapon I'm using here. Single rigged weapon. So you got like single rigged twin rigs, which are like dual wielding. You've got, you know, one-handed standard sword style, average attack, average everything. That's actually been my go-to weapon, just for the sake of the fact that it's very easy to use and it's simple to understand, and there's less risk involved when you actually swing. Whereas, like, say with this weapon I'm using now, you take a big swing and you miss, or it doesn't, you know, back the enemy up with the impact. You leaving yourself wide open to get the crap beat out of you. And then, you know, you got staffs, which actually I haven't used staffs yet, so that should probably be something I'll give a go right now, because you've got proficiency with this stuff. I'm going to upgrade this staff and use it for a little bit, because it's not like I'm going to find the executive forum anytime soon. So let's put the staff on. Alright, cool. No idea how this is going to go.
Come back anytime.
I shall come back anytime. Thank you, announcer. Alright, so this would be the traditional route you'd go if you go down here in the Biolabs the first time.
Attention, please. Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
Oh.
Teams have been requested. Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved.
So I can barely see what that's even doing.
Response squads.
This game's a lot more open to mashing. I think there's a much wider degree of error on this. I think you can make more mistakes. Ooh, get away from me! You're sapping all my stamina. Yeah, I'm not keen on these staffs at all. They are not my playstyle. But I do want to see a staff execution, so you can't do them on these enemies. Okie doke. Applied myself a little buff there. I can't remember. Now, the one thing I do find is the way that the game has you swing with certain weapons, you can fall off just harsh edges quite easily. It's ridiculous, actually, and has led to many a frustrating cry from me. Not actual cry, I guess, but, you know, whelp, annoyance, general whatchamacallits. I literally have... Sorry, going through this now is making me think about how clueless I am about where to go, generally. See, if I attack this douchebag, I'm going to fall all the way down there and die. You know what, it can come to me. Come on. There's enemies down here that I want to try and take out. There you are. 3 enemies on me. This is not good. Oh, brutal. Come on, buddies. Right, I need to not be stood here. It's pretty much the case. Okie doke. Come on. Right, no execution for that dude. I don't think I built up enough energy. Oh, come on. Same with that guy. I'll try and do it with this guy. As you can see, the proficiency in the bottom left is going up with... There we go. Okay, the staff execution is pretty cool. Pierce them and tear through. I imagine there's a couple more on that. But yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion I've got to go through here. But then you've got authorization. I don't have authorization.
Clearance required.
Well, either way, we've reached 15 minutes. Well, coming up to 16 actually. And I figure that'll be it for the Biolabs playthrough. Just showing you a couple of weapons. I'm working on a review for this for My Games Lounge. And hopefully that'll be done by Tuesday. If I can figure out where the hell to go from here. Because I've been stuck on this for about 5 hours. Running around aimlessly. And I know it's going to be something simple. But with these games, where some people would look up the FAQ and not tell anyone, you know, that doesn't exist right now. There's no guides at the moment, because this isn't out. And I don't want to be sending an email over to, like, Deck 13 and be like, yo, where's the executive forum, Deck 13? But I actually might have to. I really don't know what else to do at the moment. Yeah, I know you might say elevator. I've already been up it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been David Game. Go visit mygameslounge.com. And I'll be back soon with maybe more Surge. You know, who knows. But the review will be up soon, hopefully. And I hope you enjoyed the video.